Hi everybody, this is Julie. Just thought I'd kind of give you my thoughts of tonight. Some of you know that's close to me. No, I'm on a 3-day gathering with 20 other people. Well, actually, I think there's more. When you count the camera crews and the people that's helping out setting up this, that, and the other. This gathering for 3 days is kind of political. It's 20 strangers, kind of give you an idea. It's 20 strangers that has different views and political stances. We are strangers. We don't know anybody. We're in Ohio. I can't give you exact location because of the sensitivity of everybody's views, I guess you'd say. Not a lot of people are comfortable at expressing their views. Some have no problem expressing their views on where they stand, whether they're for Trump, for Hillary, for Obama, against Trump, against government. There's Democrats, there's Republicans, there's conservatives, there's conservative constitutionalists, there's liberals. There was a lot of tense moments. This was the first day, so we met each other. There was a lot of people standing around doing this or like this, real, defensive stance. There was a lot of people like, okay, let's get this going, blah, 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 blah. It's kind of how it went. And then as the night went, we had people that kind of just relaxed a little bit. There's still some people a little nervous about the whole situation. I didn't tell a whole lot of people about this because I didn't want outside influences basically scaring the crap out of me or giving me hope or any of that. I wanted my own thoughts, my own opinions, my own self to be there. I was interviewed before the meeting started. They had some pre-interviews to see as an individual who you are and what you think and all that stuff. I did do that. That was nerve-wracking. My ears were burning. I probably was flush. I don't know. I could feel the body heat just go, because I'm not a speaker at all. Not a speaker at all. I'm more action. I'd rather do things than to sit here and speak. But it's about facing your fears. I wanted to see and hear what other people's views are and how they got that way. And that's kind of what this is about. 3 days of it, though. I did get a few comments here and there, bring extra ammo or ammunition, if you don't know what ammo is. Stay away from alcohol. There was no alcohol there, but there was a few comments here and there, a glass of wine would be great right now. And I kind of giggled at that because of the comment I had heard from others about alcohol. Might not be a good mix because this is a diversified mix of people. Different genders, different races, some people that are immigrants, legal immigrants, I believe. It sounds like it. They've been here 20 some years. A lot of different people there. We got 2 more days of this. It's kind of broke the ice a little bit today. We broke into the groups, and it was funny. We was told, grab your name tag, find a place to sit. We was able, it was like a round, well, actually square, but, round table type thing. We all had microphones and things like that to speak our mind when we did gather. That was pretty cool. But anyways, we grabbed our name tags, put them on the table, and sat where we wanted. And it was funny because it kind of was a natural divide at that point, because we noticed once everybody sat down, one side of the table was basically, except for one person, That person got lost in that mix, but that's okay. That's how it's supposed to be. One side, it's like a, I don't know, rectangle. You had people at this end speaking, and then you had tables this way and tables that way. On that side, it was the ones that were against Trump or was for Hillary or something close to that nature, except for one person. On the other side was the ones that was for Trump or the establishment that's there now or something close to that nature, except for one person. That was interesting. It was natural, I guess you'd say, because everybody just grabs their tag. I'll sit here, blah, blah, I'll sit here, blah, blah. But we was all talking, kind of, sort of. Questions were asked, and then somebody will answer it. We did have, the eye rolls and the sighs and stuff like that. And you're going to have that. But you got to if you just listen to the views and stuff and the stances instead of taking it personal, I guess you'd say, the feelings of behind the personal feelings and opinions, take that out and you can listen. As long as you don't take offense, don't take it in personally or don't go after somebody personally. There was a lot of Christians there, several Christians. There was young people there, older people there. We are in Ohio. I won't say where. I'm the oddball out, though. Most of the ones in there, well, I guess we're all oddballs if you look at it. I'm North Ohio right now. I'm the only North Ohio in the group. I was approached to do this, and they found out I was North, and they said, well, we want to try to do it South right now. And then I was approached again and said, well, we changed our mind. We think you'd be great. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I was approached twice, and that's how I became part of this documentary being done. I don't know when it'll be out and all that stuff. It's just rolling. I don't know if you know who Peter Yarrow is. I happened to meet him today. Peter, Paul, and Mary. He's Peter of the Peter, Paul, and Mary group. And he's awesome. In my personal interview, as where I'm at on things, he was asking me questions. I had no idea who he was at the time. But, of course, we all figured out who was who anyways. But they was asking me questions, and they went off topic. And they's like, what's your birth month? And I'm like, okay, this is a weird question. Weird? It was weird to me because it was off topic of what we're at. But then again, we got to see where everybody's at. Anyways, my birthday, March, is March. Birth month is March. And it's like light bulbs went off in their heads. And they're like, we are really going to love you. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, you are a very bright, you could see it, bright person. You could see the aura, I guess they seen the aura of me, I guess. And they just knew that I was a bright, real spiritual person. And they're like, we're definitely going to have fun with you. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I brought myself. I can't be nothing else other than myself. And that's the way I wanted it. That's kind of why I kept it a little bit quiet. I told one or two people, but I won't go who. They know who they are. But I didn't want outside influences scaring the crap out of me or giving me ideas of what I'm getting ready to walk into or getting me too excited, because I don't speak well. Or I don't feel I do, but some people say I'm getting better at it. I get tongue-tied. I get real hot and flush, and especially if it gets onto the personal topics, I just don't like that. I'd rather just be out on the storefront. I'm wearing the Robert Lavoie pen. I had a lot of questions on that. Everybody asked me what that was about. I explained to them what's going on in Oregon and Nevada. A lot of people didn't know about that, and now they're curious. Which I came prepared because I brought a lot of these with me. I've been picked on a few times, like, yeah, she's always got constitutions, blah, blah, blah. You know, all show, this, that, and the other. Well, no. I'm not all show. You do what you gotta do, get the word out. And that's what I've done. See? I passed quite a bit of those out. Yarrow got one because he was pretty curious. And then when we get in a group setting, after the single interview, it was, and he's like, tell us again about the gentleman on your shirt. No problem. So I got to tell the whole group. They had no idea. So those that pick on me about constitutions, I brought them with me. I also brought those with me. I have still pictures I'm going to download or whatever, where it shows it's in front of me, right next to me. Awareness. Pretty cool. Getting the word out. I might not be in Oregon or Nevada, but doesn't mean my heart's not there. There's other constitutionists there. Sorry, dyslexia. These words mixed up. And there were some conservatives there. Christians. Like I said, there was a mixture of everybody, and basically everybody was in little corners when they, as they started showing up. I was early, of course. As they started showing up, people kind of came in and went on their own little corner. It's in a barn setting. Some of my pictures, you'll see that. It's in a barn setting. It was cool. I love this place. It had a big pond. That made me comfortable. Especially some of the signs. Redneck signs. American flags. Second Amendment sign. Yeah. That was pretty cool. But then I started, because I'm nervous anyways, going into this, didn't know what I expect, and I've been doing a lot of that, not thinking about what I'm doing, just go and do it and see how it comes out. A lot of rallies, I do it that way. I just show up, not sure, not know anybody, but just go because I feel strongly about it, and I want to be part of it. And I want to, show my support, even though I don't speak it a lot. I like to show my support with my flags, signs, or whatever. Of course, I get flack on that too. Whatever you got to do to get your word out, or a word out, what's stand and what's right. That's my feel about it. So, any of the haters out there, it's not for you. This is for America. Anyhow, it was a very interesting night. I got 2 more days though. 2 more days of this. So it could get pretty interesting. And very interesting. It was interesting today too. A little nerve-wracking, Like I said, everybody was kind of tense, like in their little corners and stuff. They grabbed their name tags, sat down, and kind of spoke with each other. It was like, cool. We're all human beings. We're all American. We all have views. Take the feelings out, per se, or the emotions, and listen. I listen a lot. I don't speak a lot. So that's one of my fears I'm doing right now. I'm actually speaking to strangers. As long as I don't get to the personal side, the real personal. I can't do that, It's a beautiful day. What's going on across the river? Something. But anyway, I'm getting better at it. I kind of was doing a few little videos, goofy videos, to try to break my, I don't know what you'd say, my fears or my stiffness. Of course, I got picked on about that too. Like, you're just too darn happy. Why are you dancing all the time? Well, I dance anyways, whether it's on video or not. I like the rain too. Those who know me, I like the rain. Even at work, I'll come back in from break, soaking wet. I don't care. That's just me. I'm going to be me. Like it or not. It doesn't matter. I'm facing my own fears. And a lot of people may or may not do that themselves. I don't know. That's up to them to choose. I'm choosing to face my own fears, and that's speaking. Today I did it in front of freaking cameras. Flipping cameras, you believe that? For a documentary. That is scary. I was in DC for Robert Lavoie's 6-month anniversary. They did documentaries too there, or had film, but I wasn't part of that. I was just part of being with everybody, and that's where I've met a lot of amazing people. So I may not be out in Nevada. I'm geographically challenged too. I get lost easy, but anyway, I might not be in Nevada or Oregon or any of those states and never been there. But that doesn't mean you can't do nothing to do what's right. Whether it's on an overpass or another state or wherever, you're going to get picked on, you're going to get ridiculed, you're going to get talked about. Whatever it is, face those fears. I'm doing it every day. Doing it a lot. I go out kicking and screaming. I'm forcing myself out of the house. And I've been doing that for a couple years now. And it's amazing. It's amazing. You'll learn your strengths, what you can or can't do. If you get an obstacle, figure out how to go over it. If you can't go over it, go around it. Do whatever you have to do. Stand up for what's right. Our country is shambles. Shambles. I can't believe it's 17 minutes and 36 seconds I'm talking, but I was going to do it live, but I wasn't sure I should do that since it's 12:43 in the morning. But anywho, Lavoie was with me. He'll be there with me the next 2 days. Had some questions on that, and I was able to answer it. Over here in Ohio, not Nevada, not Oregon. Can't be there, but we can spread the word worldwide if we can. Acronyms, I'm not good with them. So when I was explaining BLM to them, I was like making sure, because I'm not good with acronyms either. Somebody throw an acronym at me, I don't know what you're talking about. Explain that. So when I explain it, BLM, it's not Black Lives Matter, even though that's their acronym as well. Bureau of Land Management. I had to, explain that to them so they wouldn't think that Lavoie got shot by Black Lives Matter. That's false. No. So acronyms that are out there, you may have to explain them because they can mean more than one thing. Right now, I know BLM is meaning 3 different things right now. It could be more, but Black Lives Matter, Bureau of Land Management, and blame Larry, man. But anyway, sorry, Larry. But acronyms can catch people off guard. If you throw them out there, they'll think it's one thing and it's actually something else. So if you have to say the words in full, do so. I'm a visual person. If I don't get the picture, it's right over my head. Just like being geographically challenged. Pull out my driveway, parking lot, I'm lost. Don't tell me go up 75, down 75. I don't know what that means. You better tell me 75 north, 75 south, 2nd Street to the right, something. But if I don't get that visual, I don't get it. just and then acronyms that's going out there. Believe it or not, it confuses people, and I'll be the first to tell you, acronyms confuse me. You throw one out at me, I want to know what it means. If you don't know something and you hear something, I've been doing this here lately. You hear a word or a phrase or something, look it up. Ask somebody. They may or may not give you the right answer, but ask somebody. I'm learning something different, new every day. There's just stuff out there that I don't know. There's some phrases like in the trials that I heard, and I'm like, what's that mean? Really, I don't understand. So I'll look it up, and then if the meaning don't sound right to me, I'll ask somebody, okay, this is what it says this is, but it doesn't make sense or match the situation going on at hand. So can you clarify this for me so I can get that visual? Because it just right over my head. Just get out there and do what you got to do to find answers that you need to do. I don't know. Oh, yes. I am humbly blessed. I don't know if you know what Chipotle is, but I haven't had Chipotle. It is several years, and they fed us Chipotle. Of course, I wasn't going to waste any of it, so I have leftovers for my midnight snack or 1 a.m. snack, whatever you want to call it. That's cool. In the chips, I love Chipotle chips with the salsa. Yeah, it's been several years since I've had this. Couldn't afford it, can't afford stuff like that, but I'm excited, humbly happy that I was able to get some of that. Breedable. I also got my Timmy's. No alcohol. Doesn't know me, I don't drink that much anyways, although the other weekend I drank more probably that weekend than I've had in over 2 years together, so that was fun though. But yeah, wherever I go, I kind of multitask, or whatever I do, I kind of multitask. I'm kind of running out of material though, so that kind of gets me nervous. But I got 3 of these left. 3, not counting this one. This one I'm not giving up. It's been to a lot of gatherings with me. I might get stingy here. Keep it, I don't know. I want to get the word out, but I'm running out. And I don't have a computer or a printer or anything like that, so I'm running low on material. But I do what I can to get the word out. Whether I'm doing fundraisers or rallies or whatnots, if I have them, I bring them. Restaurants, a lot of times I'll leave these on the table with the tip. Toll booths, when I went to DC and stuff, with the toll, they've gotten these. Passed a few of these out today. Lady next to me, she got one. She's all excited. She said, where would you get those? And I gave her one, and I told her if she needed more. It's in the back of the book. I'm really running low of those though too, so I don't know. Anyway, that's my take of tonight. Day 1 of 3. 1 of 3. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. for being with me and going through me to get through this nervousness. And I'm going to do it again. I'm sure I'll get better. Face your fears. I've been doing it a lot. And I get this, what are you thinking, Julie? I'm not. I'm just doing it. If I think, because I'm a deep overthinker, if I think, I could talk myself out of it. So I just, just go out there, I guess, and say, hey, there's something wrong here. We need to fix this. Something. Yeah. Crazy world out here, but just do what you got to do. I'm blessed. God's with me. Praise Him. Praise the Lord. He helped me to get through today. He really did. Oh, I got my bracelets. Liberty Rising. They went with me too. Liberty Rising, 3 of them. This one's for Lavoy. This one is Free Our Patriots. And this one's Cliven Bundy. Always thinking about all you guys. Always am. I'm over here in Ohio. Doing what I can. Wish I could do more. But I'm doing what I can and see where I can take this. You guys have a beautiful, blessed weekend. Be safe. Texas, I'm thinking about you. Gosh, I hope God's over there protecting you. Tornado warnings and all that good stuff's going on right now. Prayers for you guys. Prayers. Prayers for everybody. And be a blessing. Bye. I gotta get some sleep because day 2 tomorrow. Love you.